Ahmand Smith, I am a product of urban Chicago. I am a husband, a father, a businessman, a philanthropist, and a newfound superhero. Well, my parents actually raised my sister and myself as business people. I never saw my parents go and work a 9-to-5. Not that there's absolutely anything wrong with having a 9-to-5, but I just didn't see that growing up. If you got your hair done in the Bronzeville area within the last 35 years, there's a pretty good chance that my parents did your hair. They had a business in Bronzeville that lasted over 35 years. And so that kind of coached me into wanting to be a businessman myself. I actually went the opposite way initially. All that I wanted to do was have a job. So although I could see that my parents went out and came home with money every single day, I wanted to go punch a clock and get a check after 2 weeks of service. I know that makes absolutely no sense, but that's how, I wanted to do anything opposite of what my parents wanted to, the way that they were rearing us. So I actually ran from it. And then life circled around and I ended up creating multiple businesses. I got started fairly young, so in my late teens, early 20s, I started doing open mics and comedy shows. So your Little Reals, your Leon Rogers, Wildcats, guys of that nature. I actually had perform, and do some of these showcases for me at a very young age. My wife and I had children, so we were obligated to now go to work and work these jobs and stuff. And then life just kind of opened up the possibility for us to start our family business, Pest Solutions, and that was 5 years ago. So since that time, we've been the fastest growing pest control company in the city of Chicago for all of your commercial and residential pest control needs. So that's a kind of a timeline from how it started to a little bit in the middle and to now what we have going on in the city. My why is my family. My wife and my children are everything. In addition to them, I really care about the youth. We want to set great examples. We want to continue to create opportunities and spaces for kids to be able to dream and think outside of the box. Nobody wakes up and just decides that they want to be an exterminator, right? But if you can make exterminating look cool, so we kind of changed the way that exterminating looks and how it's perceived. And then we have some other things in the works as well. We have a superhero that children can actually relate to, and his name is Kodi Blackman. That book will be released on October 14th of this year. It's going to be a great opportunity for children to be able to take a look at an industry that once was looked at pretty, dirty and filthy, and one of those industries where, I'll never want to chase roaches and rats and things of that nature, where, this is one of those industries where you can actually sustain and you can feed your family and you can grow and you can, the possibilities are endless. So being a king, you have to do a lot of the walking. We can all sit up and say that we're kings and you can be a self-proclaimed king, but it means a lot more when your family and your peers, so when your wife looks at you and she sees a king, when your children look at you and they see king, when you can sit in a room amongst other kings and be recognized as such, then you know that you're doing something right. I would tell younger kings to dream. Dream as big and as bold as possible. There are no limits. you can be and do whatever it is that you set out to do. Keep God first, continue to work hard, believe in yourself, and dream. There are no limits. The only limits are the ones that we place on ourselves. I am Ahmand Smith, and I am so overjoyed to receive the I Am King Award from the Kingmaker Concierge.